You want some water? Come on. Which one is this? The water plate. I think this. Wait, hold on a minute. Let me put it down there. Hold on a minute. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, you was thirsty, child. Oh, Lord, you was thirsty. You don't get no food. Your mama said she already fed you before she left. Come on. Come on outside. Yes, that's what you wanted, some water? Is that what you wanted, water? Well, you got you some water. You ain't getting no food. Oh, Lord. You keep jumping up on me. Your mama said she fed you before she went to work, so you don't need no food, okay? You got you some water now. You're going to be peeing in a minute. Go on out there in the yard and play. You don't want to go out there and play. It's kind of cool in Austin. You hear that chicken? You hear that chicken? That chicken, you're going to eat that chicken when you get older, huh? Ooh, it's cool out here. I should put on the jacket. Go on out there and play. Go out there and play like a regular dog. Go on over there and play. Go on. And there you're scratching. Here, let me scratch for you. You scratching. What you scratching for? Say hi, everybody. My name is Princess. Look at you. Hi, everybody. My name is Princess. Good morning. Say hi. Say hi, Princess. Princess. Oh, Lord. She over there licking and cutting on. She's a puppy. She's a little bitty puppy. She's a baby. My niece went to work and she was, you know me, I'll be like, oh, you want to get out? So I let her out. She told me not to feed her because she already fed her before she went to work. But you know me, I'll be the fed her. But she got cameras all through the house, so I'm not gonna feed her. Princess, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mom? What did you keep licking for? Go play like a regular dog. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm going to hate to put her back in that kennel, but she told me don't leave her out because she's a puppy. She going to probably be whining. Princess, stop all that licking. What are you licking for? Ow! Don't bite my hand. Is you crazy? Are you crazy biting my hand? Huh? Say hi to everybody, Princess. Oh Lord, it's cold in Austin. Child, what's the tea? You like when I scratch you? Does that feel good, Mama? Look at her. Look at her. Hey, Princess Mama. Yeah, it's a precious dog. Okay, I wish you go run like a regular dog. You don't want to go run? You just want to be up under me? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. I guess when they bite you, they just excited. You just excited. You just got to bite me. Yeah, my niece, she just moved in here, I think about a couple of months ago. Ouch! Come on now, you scratching me and stuff. You so wild. You be so young. You just wild and young. She just don't get a lot of attention because my niece worked in the daytime, so she be here by herself. She's glad I'm here so I can hang out with Princess. Yeah, Princess. And she gonna lick at my toes. Oh Jesus! I'm gonna put your ass back in this kennel. Well, it's kind of nippy in Austin. I didn't realize it was this cold. Damn. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow for the show. It's time for you to go back in your kennel. And I don't want to hear you barking either when I put your ass back in there. You think I'm trying to play. I'm not trying to play with you. I'm not trying to play with you. You heard that bell? That's my mama's doorbell going off, girl. Yeah, she went. Oh, she did pee right here. Look, she peed. See right there? She peed right there. Okay, it's time to go back in the kennel. Yeah, come on. It's time to go back in the kennel. Come on. Come on. Come on. Back in the kennel we go. Come on. Oh, stop trying. Get in the kennel. Right in here. Get in there. Get in your bed. Go in there. Get in here. Hey, get in there. Get in there. You hear me? Hold on, y'all. She think I'm playing with her. Hold on. She think I'm playing. No, sweetie, you got to get back in the kennel. Come on. Come on. Get back in the kennel. Get back in there. Go in there. Go, go, go. Go. Go in the kennel. Go in the kennel. No. Go in the kennel. Go in the kennel. Go in the kennel. I'm going to have to teach you how to go in the kennel. Come on. Go in the kennel. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Then you got out. I'm going to let you out in a couple more hours, okay? Okay. All right. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. She looking sad, y'all. Look at her. She looking sad. You know why you put me in there by myself? Because your mama told me not to leave you out. Because she's a puppy and you better tore up everything in the house. And then they put me out. Then where I'm going to go? If they put me out, where am I going to go, huh? Where am I going to go if they put me out? Tell me. I'm going to have to get a hotel room. Huh? I got to get a hotel room? All right, I'm going to go back here, okay? I'm going back to my room, and I'll talk to you in about 20 minutes or less. Bye-bye. Get you some rest. Oh, Lord. I want an animal, but I can't. I don't think I can afford it. I know I can't afford to keep up with the dog. They're like children. You can't just, animals are like children, y'all. You can't just get a dog. You got to take care of it, feed it, take them to the hospital. Some folks get dogs and they get sick and they just, and they end up just, what am I trying to say? They get dogs and the dog gets sick and they just, some people can't afford, some people can't afford to fix their dog, Yeah, that's why I had to put her up because she'd be chewing on stuff. And she told me, my niece told me don't let her out because she's a puppy. She's still a baby. She's still a little baby. She's still, learning. She got to learn how to go outside and use the bathroom and everything. So Yep. So I'm trying to see if my niece got something to eat in here. I'm hungry. What is this right here? I want something to eat. So y'all, tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the radio show. Oh, there's some macaroni. That looks good. Let me eat that. Tomorrow's the radio show, man. I got that. You know, it's so much entertainment news out there. Hey, don't you start that whining. Don't start. There's so much entertainment news out there. Penny, start blocking people, please. I don't have time today. I'm just going to remove them from the live. There's so much entertainment news out there. Man, no, don't start that grinding because I'm not going to get you out. You can whine all you want. I'm not getting you out. Let's see, if I wouldn't hear you, you wouldn't be doing that. You're only doing that because Uncle's here. That's why you're doing it. Good morning. Stop it. Stop that. Stop it. I gotta go today and try to find me I should have went to the grocery store and bought me some breakfast. When you go to other folks' house, whether it's your relatives or not, you get your own food. That's the way I believe. But I'm getting a hotel room tomorrow, so and then I'm coming. One of my sisters. She's my older sister. She want me to come stay with her, so I'm gonna stay with her Thursday, and then I'm gonna come back either over here Friday, and then I'm going home Saturday. This is my dad's side of the family who I didn't meet until I was in my late 20s. Yeah. And there was a picture of my father that I was able to get. I think y'all seen older pictures of my dad. But I was able to get this one of him right here. Let me pull it up. Here it is, this one. This is back when my father was young. I was able to steal this picture. I was able to get that. Mm-hmm. Mr. Johnson. So I'm gonna start looking for all my celebrity tea starting today and tonight, because anything can happen between now and the time I go on the radio in the morning. You know what I mean? And usually when I go on their show, I usually have like 20 stories available. And I start from the bottom and make just some macaroni and stuff that she had in here. I know this is gonna seem weird, but I'm gonna give me some chips with this. Oh, look what that lady gave me on the bus, y'all. Look, on the bus I was on yesterday, she gave me all of this for free. She gave me all of this for free. And she put it in a big old bag. She would listen. Listen. So I was talking to the lady, right? They don't come to my hometown in West Texas, right? So I was talking to her last night, and yesterday, and I was telling her about coming to my hometown, and she was like, she said, well, nobody, she said people don't know about places unless people say stuff, right? So she said she got to talk to her boss. She got to talk to her boss. She's gonna talk to her boss. She's gonna talk to her boss. That's good friends with the owners of the people that run that bus company and see if they'll come to my hometown because it's like, well, y'all got a lot going on. You got the military base. You got the largest AI center in the world right now. We about to get the brand new B-52 bombers, which is bringing a lot of other people into our town. And she said, I said, because we don't have no options there besides, well, this said June 2026, but I don't know why they stale. We're gonna find out we're gonna see if these are stale. Okay, I'm like, much better. And she was like, I said, we have a lot of rich people in my hometown. And a lot of them wouldn't want to drive to Dallas and Fort Worth. My hair is blonde. Man, them rich people in my hometown would eat that bus company up. Now my thing is, when I got the bus from Dallas to Houston, was it Friday came up? Sunday? It wasn't but 4 people on the bus. So you can go to Dallas to fucking Houston with 4 or 5 people on the bus. You could do it from where I'm from. Because so many people that live where I live at, they would love to catch the bus to Fort Worth, then go to Dallas, and then when some would go down there for the weekend and hang out, that makes so much money. They would make a killing. Anyway, back to the radio show tomorrow. Yeah, it would be nice though. Even if I had a car, I would still catch that bus. Yeah, see, YouTube kept sending me this thing telling me to identify myself. This is not serious, macaroni and cheese. And I'm thinking, well, if you got my name, my social security number and all that, why would I need to identify myself? Because there's so many children on YouTube Anybody can sign up for YouTube and use fake identities. And I have been meaning to send my information over there. Thank you. Now, I know this. I shouldn't ask you this, but how much was that? Does it tell you how much it is? Or is it free? Austin, Texas is where I'm originally from. I was, so is that like $1? Oh, you don't pay nothing? Okay. I thought it was cash. Because I know on TikTok when you send stuff like that, it's money. Austin, Texas, and got so. Austin, Texas, and got so high now. When I lived here back in the 80s, you get an apartment real cheap. On the east side of Austin, when there was nothing but black folks over there, baby. You don't see number white folks walking around. 10, 20 years ago, walking around in Austin, in the black community, in the east side, you'd be got robbed. You know, and I don't like to say white people. I'll just say people with money that took over East Austin. So young black people got money. Black people got money. My hair is grown. But what I need you to do, right now they got a special, $79. You can get an exam for your eyes and get you some glasses, because that's what you need, because you can't see. Because I obviously have hair in my head. Yeah. I can't think of the name of the place, but so you can go get an eye exam and glasses for $79 because you can't see, obviously. You might not be able to hear either. But anyway, Lynn Crafters or wherever she is, go get there. But anyway, you thought like lit, but you sure didn't shit. How about that? Don't you start that, bro? Don't you start that whining in there? Yeah, yes. Go there. That's where you need to go. Don't start, princess. I'm not letting you out. See, that's why I couldn't have a dog, because they be spoiled. They be in the bed with me and everything. Yeah. I love animals. They be on my baby. Yeah. That's why I couldn't have a dog. Because I told my niece, I said, you let her sleep in the bed with you? She said, hell no. But I understand that because she's a puppy. Like when I was eating yesterday, she came up to the table. I said, oh. She said, no, don't do that. You got to make her get away from the table when you eat, you know. But see, that's why I couldn't have a dog. I be letting them get away with murder. I be letting them get away with murder. Don't let them start crying. Oh my Lord. Man, it's so much celebrity shit going on right now. Now, Penny, have you downloaded the app? Did y'all download the app to listen to me on the radio in the morning? Okay. Okay. It's Kansas Apple Zebra Independent. It's Kansas Apple Zebra Independent. KAZI. KAZI 88.7. I'll be going on. They start around about 7. I probably won't get there to about 8:30. I'll probably get there by 8, maybe 8:30. That word kept popping up. That's not it. That just kept popping up on my phone. That is not, it don't have nothing to do with that. It's just KAZI. Where's your mama's hairline at? Or does she even have a hairline? That's the question. If you really want to go there, where's your mama at? If you even have one of those. Because I'm sure you was hatched. Yeah, I'm sure you were hatched. I'm sure you wasn't born. So y'all, the work has nothing to do with the radio station. That's just the way it kept coming up when I was trying to put it in yesterday. So I'm going to be on the morning show in the morning, KAZI, Kansas Apple Zebra Independent, Kansas Apple Zebra Independent, 88.7 FM, but it's the app. You have to download the app, Austin Community Radio Station. You download it. I know I won't be on at 7. That's too early. I think I'm gonna have to be there by 8:30. So, and I will go live. Oh, that reminds me tomorrow. I gotta make sure I take me something to drink, because the last time I went there, they didn't have I didn't have any water, and I was thirsty, and they didn't have no cups. They just moved into this brand new radio station, so I was like trying to talk, and my mouth was dry. I'm like, oh my God, I got to remember to take my bottle of water with me. Macaroni that I'm already done with. Just some macaroni, that's all. Where's the trash can at? Let me find my niece's trash can. It's probably outside. She over there wagging her tail, looking at me. She wagging her tail, looking at me, looking at her uncle. She over there wagging her tail, looking at uncle. I just put it in here. So when I met my biological father, for the first time, we all met up at Denny's. My sister, my 2 brothers, and my 4 sisters. and we met up at Denny's because then whatever because I had never met them before. So when we met up, we got to talking and everything. Say, brother, where you live at? I said, well, at the time, I said, well, I live on whatever this street was in Austin. Tell me why my sister, one of my sisters, lived on the same exact street that we lived on when my mom lived here in Austin. The same street. So every time we would leave, we passed my sister's house. Kinfolk didn't even know it. And then later in life, I went to my. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to the back room. Hold on. Come back and wash these dishes later on. I'm gonna come back and wash these dishes later. When you're at somebody's house, you make you wash. And, bye. Don't you start whining. Don't start. I'm not gonna let you out. Okay. Don't start whining because I ain't gonna let you out. I don't know if I should go in this room or for her. She's just moving in here, so she don't have a lot of. She got a lot of stuff in here, but she hadn't finished putting everything in it. My niece is she's her house. Did y'all see how you see her? Did you see her bedroom? Did you see how my niece has her bedroom? Oh, she got it. So this is just one of her bedrooms. She got it. She got it. Look how she got it in. She got it all neat and very girly in here. She had all these pillows. I got to put all the pillows on the floor right now, but she got it all fixed up, all nice. This is usually where I stay when I come to Austin. I either stay with her or get a hotel room. But I got to get a room today because when I do the radio show, I got to get up early and just prepare and mentally, get myself together for the show. But yeah, when I first met my sister and them, they lived on the same street as me, same street. I never knew it. She decorates real nice. She does a really good job. And I had went to go see one of my sisters yesterday. Her name is Mary. Mary is a cancer survivor. And me and her are the only ones in the family on my dad's side that are light brown, like a light color like my dad. Me and her, we the only ones. Everybody else is dark. They took after their mom. So everybody say me and her, they call us twins. And I still have another sister here I've never met. I haven't met her yet. So my 4 sisters that are here, they're very close. Those other 2 sisters, they speak to them and everything, but I think the 4 sisters are closer to, they're closer to each other than those other 2. And I have a brother. Now me and my oldest brother, we real close. But we didn't become close until his son died. His son was gay, and he didn't like it. Of course, but his son got killed in a car wreck, and that was my nephew. And years later, as the years went by, after Junior, don't start whining. After Junior had died, I always stayed in contact with my speaking of Johnsons, hey Johnson, I always was very close to my niece house I'm at now. Her, my other niece, Princess, stop whining, and my nephew and they mama. I was very close to them because I used to stay with them. Because me and my mom, when my mom didn't get along, I moved in with them and stuff like that. And so, but my oldest brother, my nephew, Junior, was gay, and he didn't like it. They didn't, they really didn't know. They knew, but they didn't know. And he got killed in the car wreck. And I was very close to him. It really hurt my heart when he died and when he got killed. He was actually in the car with somebody else, and police T-boned him and killed him. And um, uh, um, so years later, my oldest brother, who said he used to get all the attention from the family because he was the oldest, but maybe when I came on the scene and I looked just like my daddy, he said, "Damn, bro, I don't get no more attention there because everybody say you look like grandpa, you look like daddy, you know." So, but that's Penny. You remember me telling the story about me going to visit my nephew's ex-boyfriend, and he said some foul shit about my. He said some foul shit about my nephew, and we got into it, and I cussed him out and left, and I ended up staying in the Greyhound bus station for a couple of days until I finally got home. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was his song. And years later, as I start coming back around the family, the reason why I separated myself from my father was because you have to realize that I grew up with a very homophobic family on my mother's side. So when it was time for me to meet my father, I didn't want to go through that again. I didn't know how my father would respond to me once he found out I was gay. Now me and my sisters, of course, we all got along and everything. I just didn't want to be around my dad. I wasn't embarrassed. I just didn't want to put that on him, you know. Then come to find out years later, my daddy was cool with the gays. He was like cool. He was cool. But that's just and that was around the time that PT was born. Like me going doing shows and doing drag, and I just didn't want to bring that around my dad. And all this time, they assured me that my dad was fucking cool as hell. But we got a chance to. I got a chance to see him before he died, and thank you. Hey, hey, what's going on? And and so he just my father, and then I found out working in my nephew was gay that I had I have a nephew slash great nephew slash niece looks just like a woman, but I try to reach out to her, but she doesn't interact with me. She just I guess she don't want to be bothered. I say anytime you need to talk to me about anything or just hang out with me, hit me up. But she don't. And she's beautiful. I mean, woo. And that's my sister's daughter. That's my sister's child's daughter. Now daughter. It looked just like a girl. I mean, splitting. I mean, gorgeous. And then they said I had a cousin that was gay who dressed up and stuff long time ago before I came on the scene, but I didn't know who she was, or I didn't know who he was, because they said he wasn't trans, he just dressed up. So yeah, but this side of my family is so fucking cool. Like my other side is cool too, don't get me wrong, but this side, well, first of all, this side of my family, they all respect each other. My other side of my family, they just, I don't know. I don't know. Your mother should never be taught crazy to. Your father should never be taught crazy to. You should always respect your parents, regardless of what they did before you got here. That's still your mother. You know what I mean? But this side of my family, oh no. My nephews and nieces, they respect my brothers and sisters. They do. Now, I have one brother that I met once or twice, but well, he's just not. He don't really. He fool with the family, but he don't fool with the family. Oh, I mean, I was telling y'all. So my older brother told me once I started coming back around, he say, my old brother told me, he said, bro, Back then I didn't, I didn't really understand it about my son and everything. He said, but let me tell you something. Don't you ever leave the family again. Don't you ever leave this family again. We love you. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and y'all ain't gonna believe this. My he was a DJ back in the days, right? A long time ago. And when I go to his house while I'm here, I'm gonna take some pictures and videos and show. He DJ with all the big time artists like Bobby Boo Bland, you name them, he was with him, you know. And so we got to talking, once I got back in good with my oldest brother. We was talking and everything, and he said, "Bro, I never told you this, but one of my good friends was the drag queen." What? It's like, yeah. Who was that? He said her name was Tootie Fanel. Tootie Fanel? He said, yeah, Tootie Fanel. He said, that was my friend. I used to DJ for her. I said, bro, do you know I used to do drag shows for Tootie Fanel? So all of them years back in the days that I was doing shows for Tootie back in San Antonio and stuff like that, my brother was some of them shows my brother DJ'd, and the time that he was DJing and I was MCing, I mean not MCing but hosting, that was not my fucking brother, and I never knew it. You never know who your family members are. Which brings me to this. So my brother had a school here in Austin, academy school here that he built from the ground up. And I went, my great niece, one of my nieces who was taking care of my father before he passed away, we went over to her house and we were just over there talking. Mind you, now some of my nieces and nephews, some of my relatives I still haven't met yet. I only really hang out with my niece here, my other niece, my nephew, and my older brother, and my sisters. And then I have a sister that lives in Houston. And the one I have another sister I haven't met yet. And I want to meet her when I'm here because she has a gay son that they want me to talk to him because he's been cutting up. He just probably needs somebody to talk to him, and I want to meet her so I can meet him and talk to him. But anyway, so we was at my niece's house. Well, I guess she would be my great niece, my sister's daughter. Yeah, was at one of my sister's daughter's house, and she said, "Uncle, do you have any brothers and sisters?" See, I'm saying this was just a couple of years ago. I said, "Do I?" And then my niece jumped in and said, "Yes, so and so got to school. That's his brother." She had a watermelon in her hand, y'all. True story. She said, that's the one that owned the school. That's his brother. She dropped the watermelon and started screaming. Her kids been going to my brother's school since they was kids. She didn't know that was my brother's school. She had no idea. Yeah, because see, my niece here, I'm real close to them, and my other nieces in the back, I'm cool with them, but I haven't really sat and talked to them and stuff like that. She said, "That's your brother?" She said, and then I called my brother. I went live. I said, this lady right here? He said, "Yeah, that's so and so. Her kids." He said, "Who is?" I said, "That's my sister's child." And I couldn't believe it. Small world, yeah. Small fucking world. But this Johnson side of the family, they real cool as fuck. My dad was raised in where's that lady from? The black lady got her own TV show in Texas. Lockhart Luling. Yeah, my dad was from Lockhart Luling. Mm-hmm. Oh, and when my father passed away, they was I got to come down here and spend a week with my oldest brother because he said he have a lot of stuff he want to tell me about my family, and it's him, well, him, then my other brother, then me, and something ever happened to them, as the men in the family, I want to know all this stuff so I could pass it on and talk about it. And so we went to go when my father passed away. We went to this place called Blacks. Y'all ever heard of Black? There's a place. I know they got one in Austin. It's called. Is it Black's Barbecue? Is it Black's Barbecue? I think it is Black's Barbecue. They got one in Austin. Penny, you remember when I went to go eat at this place in Dallas and they had that big old ass rib about this big, Blackburns? It's called Blackburns. Them ribs be like, you remember that, Penny? When I went and ate at that place and that goddamn rib? Yes. Well, my brother was telling me, I said, well, why don't we come here and eat? Somewhere down the line in the family, somebody kin to somebody. That's why when I went to go eat in Dallas, I said, do I have to pay for this? That thing was almost $100 for one big fucking rib. And I said, I shouldn't have to pay for this because somebody in my family is kin to y'all. And the guy started laughing. But so little stuff like that, I want to know. I want to know. That's why I'm going to have to come down here and spend a whole week with my brother and just sit and talk to him, Oh yeah, that goddamn rib was, oh Lord, it was, and it just fell off the bone. You don't need but one rib for two people. It's so much meat, I said, what kind of fuck is this? A goddamn, this could be no cow. This got to come from a AI cow or something. That damn rib was so damn big, and that damn place was packed. But anyway, so there's so much history on my Johnson side of my family that I don't know, and I need to really spend some time. I really want to move back to Austin, but my mom, she not leaving where we live. She's not leaving. If my nephew wasn't around, she would have been gone. Yeah, it was good. My nephew is the only reason why my mom is still where we at, and they know it. They know it. If he wasn't living, she would be gone because the way they treat her and stuff. My mother loved her children, they love her too. But if you love somebody, you treat them right and you respect them. How you treat a person shows you if you really, really love them or not. So that little boy is saving them from her not moving, and she would move. She would move. But yeah, I tell you what, they might not ever let me win the goddamn lottery. I mean, they better not. Pack y'all shit. We gone. We're getting the hell about this little town. So anyway, and then we got some. On my mama's side here, where my mom is from, she's from here. Are the Fletchers. Got there's so many Fletchers here in Austin. And I was told I'm kin to all the Fletchers that are here. Fletchers and Sawyers, the Fletchers and the Sawyers, yeah. But there's a lot of Fletchers in Austin. I was my niece, who I'm here with now. Thought I heard something. My niece, who I'm here with now. See, that's why I can't have no house, big old house. I don't know whose car that is out there. I thought I heard a car. Hello? That's the dog. That's the dog. But anyway, yeah, I'm from Austin. I was born here. Austin, Texas. But I really want to know that more, the Fletcher side. Oh, anyway, so I was at my niece's. She had an apartment at the time, the who house I'm in now. And we were sitting around talking. Her ex-boyfriend came over. Everybody calls me uncle. And he said, Uncle, you got any relatives here in Austin? I said, hell yeah, of course I do. That's why. And he said, well, what's their names? I said, Fletcher. He said, I'm a Fletcher. Huh? Come to find out, I said, well, if you know a George Henry, nigga, then you kin to me. And he knew a George Henry. That was his great somebody. And I called my mom and told her, and could find out we were cousins. You know, yeah. It's a lot of Fletchers in Austin, tons of them. And my mom said they lived down in this area in Austin called St. John, the St. John area. Hello there, welcome in. Yeah, St. John's area, but anyway. But I do want to know more about my dad's side of the family. Deep, like deep shit, the deep shit. Um, but I'm gonna have to spend some time with my brother. I'm gonna have to just sit down and talk to him and get to know more about my dad's side. I remember when I started hanging around with my brother. My brother has a big party every year. They like to party. This side of the family, they love to drink and party. Except my sisters. My sisters don't drink. And it was packed. It was so many people in that backyard in my brother's house. They shut down the whole neighborhood. So my brother say, y'all my brother here, my baby brother over here. Come on over here, baby brother. Y'all know he used to be a DJ. Yeah, you know. He used to be a DJ, so he likes to party and get his little drink on and have a good time. This my motherfucking brother right here. And I love this motherfucker with everything. Tell him what you do. So I'm an entertainer. I'm a comedian. Tell him, don't you lie. Tell him what you do. I said I do drag shows. I was like, oh. He do drag shows. That motherfucker's the best motherfucking drag queen in the world. And I'm like, wow. Okay, like, okay. But they already knew. You know the family know, bitch. You know folks talk. Because not my older brother, but the one that's after him and then me, word got back to me that that brother was, he's still a part of the family, but he doesn't really be around them like my oldest brother because they say he was in a cult years ago and the family kind of shunned away from him. He was in a cult. But where it got back to me, they said, oh, my sister, somebody said, I think it was my sister said, yeah, I heard my brother had some fruit cakes or something. And my sister said, it don't fucking matter what he got, it's your goddamn brother. Yeah. It's still your motherfucking brother. I don't care how you look at it. You know. But I don't talk to him. I just talk to my older brothers and my sisters. Yeah, I don't even talk to him. So. So tomorrow's my big day. Thank you. I need to find out if y'all say it's not money, but I don't know why they would let you do that. It ain't no money. Even it ain't nothing but a penny. Because on TikTok, it'd be pennies. And then sometimes you can send more than a penny. You know, you could do $5, $10. I'm going to go on somebody else's page and see what that looked like and see if you can send money. Because I don't know why I thought that was money. It's cute, though. I like when it pops up like that. That's cute. But anyway, so tomorrow's my big day, guys. Tomorrow I'm on the radio station. This is like my 5th appearance on there. 4th or 5th appearance. KAZI. If anybody, I don't have, Penny, can you just put in KAZI? Don't put the word in the front of it, but that is the name of the station, guys. All you got to do is download the app, and I'll keep reminding y'all today, the rest of the day. I'll probably do a whole video to remind y'all and put the information up there so y'all can listen to me on the radio in the morning. Okay. Wonder when cash it and will get money. What? Wonder when cash. No, Peter, you keep putting work. That's not it. Don't have nothing to do with the radio station. It's just KAZI. That work just kept popping up yesterday when I was trying to put it in. That don't have nothing to do with it. Yeah. Yes, all gifts equal money. That's what I thought. Somebody said it ain't no money, but it is money. There would be no reason why they would let you do that, even if it's just a penny. It's money. Yeah. Good morning. No penny. Work has nothing to do with the radio station. It's just KAZI. That work just kept popping up when I was trying to type it in yesterday. Anyway, the name of the station is KAZI, y'all. It is money. That's what I thought. Hey, love. Yes, KAZI 88.7, y'all. 88.7. Please download the app so y'all can listen to me. I will go live, but I really want y'all to hear me on the radio so you can hear what I sound like. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start looking for my tea around about 10 o'clock tonight because, things change every hour. Why do y'all keep putting work in there? That has nothing to do with the radio station. It's KAZI. Why do y'all keep putting work? Oh, I want to screenshot that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that was so cute. Oh, you know what it is? I think because, I know why it's doing that. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, well, you just put KZI. Okay. Okay, no big deal. It's no big deal. What I'll do is I'm just make a whole video and tell everybody how to find me and stuff. Yeah. But just remember, it don't have it's maybe because I don't have KZI. I don't have that banned on my social media, on my thing. I don't know what that is, but just all you gotta do is put in 88.7 Austin, Texas. It'll come up. Try to type in 88.7 Austin, Texas radio station and see if that pop up. Oh, it's another station in Austin I'm trying to get on. I saw them yesterday. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. It's another station I'm trying to get on. They call. Well, I ain't gonna say the name of it, but I've been hitting them up when I saw them on all black music and there ain't nobody black on the station. What? They doing black gossip and everything. All Spanish people on the show. But they don't do it in Spanish. They do it in English. No, y'all need to put this nigga on the show. Put this nigga on the show. Yeah, 88.7. Well, nah, y'all don't have to really hit the like button. I'm just sitting here running my mouth. It's not a show. I'm just talking. I appreciate you though. That's it. 88. Okay, is he out? That's it right there. Yeah. Yeah, that work kept popping up yesterday when I kept trying to type it in. I'm like, why the hell does this keep popping up? Work. What the fuck is a work? Yeah, so I gotta go. Since it's cool in Austin in the morning, I'm gonna go try to find me. I'm gonna wear my little shiny pants, even though I know y'all are not gonna see me, but I want to look good when I get there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wear my. I don't know. I'm gonna go to City Trends today. So if City Trends got something cute, I may just get me something from City Trends and wear that. Even though I like shiny stuff, But I'm gonna wear something cool, warm in the morning because it's gonna be cold. And the hotel I'm checking into, she's cute, honey. And I'm just gonna stay one night in the hotel room. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay one night in the hotel room because I like to, get myself together, be prepared, be focused, and be ready to hit the airwaves. I done lost my damn Cash App card again, child. I'm finna go through my stuff right now and see if I misplaced it somewhere. Oh yeah, sometimes you can get some good stuff in City Trends, baby. Yes. Sometimes you can get some good stuff in City Trends, baby. So we don't have a City Trends in my hometown. Every time I tune in to your show, it's like listen to my folks so comfy and genuine. Oh, well, thank you, darling. until I say, you're not running nothing here. Somebody said, oh, they had me laughing so hard. I was on the bus yesterday. Somebody said, I can't wait to buy those T-shirts that said, you're not running nothing over here. You're not running nothing over here. This is my show. Ah, somebody. So I want to talk on this right quick, y'all. And y'all, I'm not gonna be mad at you if you disagree with me. If you say I'm a homosexual and I'm going to hell, I'm okay with that because we still can be friends. But I want to talk about, and because I'm not gonna talk about this tomorrow. But I want, because I stay away from biblical stuff. You know, when I do gossip and stuff on the radio, I don't get into that kind of stuff. But I want to tell y'all, okay. So the basketball player, I think he's a basketball player. I think he's a basketball player. I think. Well, he's real hot and popular right now because he's on social media, and he said he doesn't understand why LGBTQ plus pride is so, um, why it is so celebrated, and we have to celebrate it. Well, first of all, you don't have to celebrate anything. And PT's point of view. It's just my point of view, and you do not have to agree with me, and we still all gonna be friends. A lot of people don't understand. First of all, and don't be mad at me when I say, well, yeah, let me say this first. And you know, well, first of all, let me say discrimination is discrimination. I don't care how you look at it. It's discrimination. Whether if it's gay discrimination, black, mentally ill, whatever. It's if you if you if you hate on somebody or don't want them to have the chance to live their lives just like you do, then you are discriminated against them. You don't have to agree with what a person does, but for you not to want for a person to be able to celebrate what they call pride, then you're discriminating. You don't have to agree with what they do. But let me explain this. This is what I say about what the young man is saying. Yes, gay people are a part of this community. I don't care how you look at it. A punk is everywhere. I'm trying to make it comical. A punk is in McDonald's. A punk is at the doctor's office. A punk is in the store. I don't care where you go. You're going to see one of us. How you doing? We everywhere, right? Um, People have to know that is the reason why the pride is celebrated in June, mostly June. People don't know the history behind why they have the pride parades and whether you agree with the lifestyle. Well, I don't call it a lifestyle. Whether you agree with what I got going on in my life or not with me, you have to understand why people start celebrating pride. They celebrate pride because in June of 1967, I hope I got the date right. It might have been 69, 69, no, 67. I hope I got the date right. Somebody Google when was Stonewall, what year was Stonewall riots. I want to say June 67. But anyway, you already know in June it was hot. Okay, bitch, you know in June it's burning up. You know, it's burning up hot. Well, see, people don't know why they have these pride events and why they remember pride is because in June of 67, there was a place in New York called Stonewall. And that the young man done his history. And again, you still don't have to celebrate it, but there's a reason why they celebrate it. And matter of fact, uh, so in June of 1967, before that night, the police were coming to the bar in New York. It's still there. It's called Stonewall. And you probably not too long ago they took the gay flag down at the Stonewall Inn. Back then it was just called the Stonewall Inn. It was just like a restaurant, bar, and a hotel motel where gays would come and hang out and stuff. Well, before that tragic night, every week they was going in there, beating up people. Yeah, you know about Stonewall? Beating up people, arresting people. Why? Because they're gay. Whether you agree with a person being gay or not, it's still wrong to go and beat up people, arrest people because another man wants to be with another man, another woman wants to be with another woman. Hell, you might have there's straight people who go to gay. Yeah, June of 1969. Okay, that's right. And that's kind of funny because you know what 69 means. Okay. So yeah, it's the truth. And see, Right. And so what the young man doesn't understand is it's not we don't want you we're not trying to push our sexuality on anybody, but we want to remind people if you're in a bar and you're minding your business and you're not bothering nobody, and the police come in there and they beating the fuck out of you, they're arresting you, they handcuffing you and arresting you, and this go on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, all because you're grown and you want to hang out with your homegirls and your homeboys, and that's a problem. You're not bothering nobody. We're not bothering nobody. We in this bar, we drink it, we're not bothering nobody.